haven't really had too much to talk about with the JD and AH situation, but now there's something that's popped up that I really would like to discuss and see what you guys think about this as well. So I want to start here. As you know, there's a change.org petition to remove her from Aquaman 2, and it's nearing 2 million signatures. Here's the weird thing about this. If you search remove her from Aquaman 2 on Google, it's like suppressed. It's on like the second page. Everything else that pops up are a bunch of news articles on this. Well, I guess it's not that crazy, right? Considering every time I make a topic on this, it gets hit with the yellow dollar, which means it gets demonetized, if you don't know what that means. Because for some reason, you're not allowed to criticize AH on YouTube. It's not allowed. It's not okay. So here's the deal. For some reason, Warner Brothers seems to think that this petition is meaningless, that nobody really has any problems with her. It's just a bunch of bots, a bunch of nonsense. It's a phony baloney issue, which I can tell you is not the case. I would say this is a very genuine thing, and it's being suppressed. I mean, I haven't seen a name pop up. Usually there'll be a little pop up for a name right here. I think that this petition has been suppressed down, which isn't surprising. But here is something that's popped up. So we were told that Warner Brothers was ignoring this, and AH was in Snyder Cut and all of this stuff. And now, she's not even in the credits for Snyder Cut, at least for the promotional credits, when you think that she would be, considering she was brought in for reshoots, which also makes me question the article that I'm about to go over with you right now. So here's what's happening. Emilia Clarke to replace Amber Heard as Mera in Aquaman 2, which has been a long time rumor that people would like to see her replace her. I think that would be a better casting considering the background that she has with Jason Momoa. They have chemistry. They work together for a long time. I think people would like to see that. Plus, nobody really has any problems with Emilia Clarke. And honestly, it wouldn't have any bad repercussions on the film. AH's stock is extremely low. People do not like her. It's for good reason. She's in my opinion, a terrible person. And she did some pretty horrible things. And she's a manipulator. These are all my opinion. But I think a lot of people agree with me. That's why she almost has 2 million people that have signed that petition. And apparently, maybe they're looking at it. Let me go over what Fandom Wire found here, and we'll discuss it. So a little bit down here into the article, after they go over kind of an overview of what's happened between AH and JD, they post this by a Digital D. Daniels, who found something in this Forbes article. So this is a whole article about Emilia Clarke selling her home and upgrading to a new one. It's a pretty standard article until you get down here. And it says this: her badass Thrones role catapulted her to A-list status, leading to other physically demanding film roles as young Sarah Connor in Terminator Genisys and Kira in Solo, a Star Wars story. She also signed on to replace Amber Heard as Mera in Aquaman 2. So that's it. That's all it says. She also signed on to replace Amber Heard as Mera in Aquaman 2. So did they just let the cat out of the bag that she's been fired? That's the question. Because they could have insider knowledge on this, and this could have been an accident. And they didn't mean to slip that up. It also could be nothing. And it could be, this guy was reading something and he just managed to put that in there on an accident. He didn't really mean to do that, which is something that could be that could be the case. It really could be. But it also could be the case that she is fired and they're actually listening to people. Here's the 2 scenarios. Actually, there's 3, but there's been rumors that there's going to be a Queen Mera HBO Max series. And that's why she's not going to be in Aquaman 2, really. She's going to have like a much smaller part. And Emilia Clarke is going to be signed in to be kind of the female co-star of the movie. and she's going to pick it up. And the reason that Mira isn't in Aquaman 2 is because she's getting that miniseries. She's still going to be in it, but she's going to have a reduced role. The other outcome is that was also, because that's just a rumor too. So the other outcome is that that's not true, and she's fired, and they're going to recast her. And then the other outcome is that this is all BS, and she's still going to be in Aquaman 2, and she's still going to get that series. I don't know. But stuff like this does happen. It does leak like this, and this could be true. It's tough to say. I don't know. I would like to see it. I just don't want to see this movie at all if Heard is in it. I think Heard is a terrible person, and I don't want to see her in any of these movies. So it would be interesting to see if Warner Brothers is really going to go forward with this. That's all there is in this, is this one sentence here. But it's the first time we've seen anything like this out there. And coming from Forbes, and this is from my lifestyle section, just going over her new house. So it's tough to say. I don't know. Interesting to talk about, though, because if true, that would mean that Warner Brothers is listening to us, and the rumor that they think this is a bunch of bots is BS. Now, that original statement where it was stated that, Warner thinks that this is a bunch of bots and stuff, that actually came from AH herself, and, she's not exactly known for telling the truth now, is she? So we'll see. I'm going to wait for more confirmation, but if she is fired, that would be something. I guess we'll probably find out soon. I would imagine filming is going to start for this stuff this year at some point. It's supposed to start in June, so we'll see. Let's cross our fingers. We'll get a much better movie, that's for sure. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think she's gone? Do you think she's staying? Give me your thoughts. Also, if you would, please subscribe. Please make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you get notifications for my videos. And throw a like up. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.